Hey everybody, welcome back to Panic Pixel. I am Christine, and if you're new here, hello, welcome, like and subscribe. So I've been getting a lot of questions on my previous MIKU EXPO videos, that is the glow stick unboxing, as well as the experience video. If you haven't seen those yet, I'll leave a link to them in the description down below and also in the cardy things up here. But basically, I thought that I would just address as many of the questions as possible in one video. So if you're thinking of going to the MIKU EXPO concert, or if you're on the fence on whether you should go or not, this is the video for you. Hopefully I can answer most of your questions. If I miss anything, just leave a comment down below and I will answer them as soon as possible. So first of all, let's talk about ticketing. So in terms of tickets, there are usually three kinds of tickets. So one is standing, second is seating, and the third is VIP. So the availability of these will be dependent on the venue that you're going to and the show that you're going to. So some venues might just be completely standing, or they might have a mix of standing and seating. You'll just have to check what their seating arrangements are. So in terms of the differences between the standing and the seating seats, positioning will depend on the venue, but usually for seating, you do get your own seat, whereas for standing, it's on a first come first serve basis. You might get assigned to particular sections of the arena. Sometimes they have like just one entire section, or they might have multiple sections, so you'll just have to check which one. But generally speaking, they are first come first serve, so it's better to get to the concert place as soon as possible. Usually I'd say about 2 to 3 hours, but like it really depends. I don't know how like huge the crowds are in the US, but like I don't know, if you really want to be safe, to come like I don't know, 4 hours or something. And if I'm wrong about that, please leave a comment down below. So the VIP tickets, they are the most expensive tickets that you can get, and for good reason, because they come with exclusive merchandise, and these merchandise are usually things that you won't find in the merch stall. So yeah, if you're a huge hardcore fan, this might be worth it for you. Personally, I didn't think it was really that worth it, but you know, up to you. Apart from merch, you might get priority access to the concert hall, so you get to pick your place sooner, or at least get to sit down before everyone else does. Whether or not your ticket is a standing or a seating ticket will really depend on the show. So a question you might be asking now is, how do I pick the right seats or the right positioning and stuff like that? So what I personally do before I go to any concert is I do a bit of research on the concert hall itself. So I might do a Google search of like, you know, what the place looks like, and maybe do a bit of research on like some of the reviews that people have left, because sometimes they mention like their position and like how the hall is basically set up. Sometimes like you might find concert halls that are too flat, so it's like hard to see what's going on. You might find that some halls like have really nice slants, so that even if you're like at the back, you might actually have a better view. So just be sure to check the reviews before you buy your tickets. So also something worth mentioning is whether or not they have special arrangements for people with disabilities. Here in Hong Kong, we didn't have that, but that's mostly because of a cultural thing here. I know North America is usually better with these things, so you'll have to check with the venue itself on like what the special arrangements are in particular for your show. In particular to your show. All right, so let's talk about merchandise. So merchandise can be purchased at the event itself, but what they've been doing recently is they've been opening up, I don't know if it's pre-orders or if you can just directly buy it online, but they usually have like online shops that they launch maybe about a month before the concert series starts. Hi there, Future Christine here. So a caveat to this. So for MIKU EXPO 2020, it was initially supposed to happen in April, but because of global stuff right now, it got postponed to September, and really that's the only reason why the store is open as early as it is, because they initially thought it was going to happen in April, then it got pushed back to September, and now the pre-order store is open for a few months. Yay! But if you're not able to buy the merch online for whatever reason, you can also buy it at the venue itself. But if you're looking to buy the merchandise at the venue itself, you will have to come earlier, because these things go out of stock really fast. The thirst for MIKU gear is real. Here in Hong Kong, the fastest selling merch were the cheap stuff as well as the Happy, and the Happy usually has like a specific design for that particular MIKU EXPO series. So if you're into that kind of stuff, come early. Pricing for the merchandise is available on the pre-order website as well as the official MIKU EXPO website. So just check that place out if you're trying to figure out how much money you're going to bring to the event or just how much you're just going to spend on Vocaloid stuff. So how about going to the concert? So how early should you arrive is another question that I get. So as I've said, come as early as you can, at least 2 to 3 hours before the concert. If you're trying to get merch, much earlier than that, maybe 4 to 5 hours. If you're bringing your own glow sticks, be sure to keep in mind that they do have some regulations for that. So officially speaking, at least from the day of recording this, they do say that if you're going to use glow sticks in the thing, it has to be the official glow sticks that you buy from the merch store. But you can get away with it depending on how lax the regulations are. You didn't hear that from me though. The reason why they're so strict about the glow sticks is because the intensity of the light may affect the performance. So yeah, do keep in mind if you do want to experience Miku at her finest, please do not disrupt the show. Another question that I was getting is whether you can come in cosplay. Yes, you can come in cosplay. I have seen a bunch of people come as Luca, Rin, Len, and stuff. I think one thing that you should really keep in mind though is just not to be too extra with it. Obviously, if you're blocking the way of other people, you might get told off for that. So yeah, just be considerate with your cosplay. Don't do too much with it. So if you're not coming in cosplay, I would just suggest wearing something comfortable because you will be waving your glow sticks around and being really hyperactive in celebration of your Lord and Savior Hatsune Miku. Be sure to bring a towel with you, bring some water, be in comfortable clothing. Also, something to remind you is that, this is a once-in-a-lifetime celebration of Vocaloid. So if you have any Vocaloid merch that you want to wear, that you want to bring, this is the chance to just show off how much you love Vocaloid. A lot of people, when they come to MIKU EXPO, they are all decked out in like their Vocaloid gear. They have like Vocaloid bags, Vocaloid pins. They're wearing all their like, previous MIKU EXPO like happy sleeves things and like towels, and they have like bandanas. So yeah, just go all out. Hi, it's me again. So something I forgot to mention in this video is that before the show, it would be good for you to actually look back on some of your favorite Vocaloid songs and just kind of remember what they sound like. You don't have to memorize the lyrics. Really, you just need to know parts of the chorus and potential parts where the cheering might happen. So for example, in Miku Miku Nishite Ageru, obviously it's going to happen in Miku Miku Nishite Ageru. So just know those parts of the choruses or like the in-between cheers of your songs. Don't worry too much about memorizing or figuring it out though, because they usually have prompts on the screen for you to follow. Other than that, they will also release an official MIKU EXPO song for your particular concert series, so it's good to take a listen to that before the show. They usually release it maybe a couple of months before the show. I'm not completely sure, but yeah, just look out for it. They will post it on the MIKU EXPO Twitter. So usually this official song is kind of like one of the big highlights of the concert, so you don't want to be in the middle of it and not know what's going on and why people are so hyped for the song. So yeah, it's good to just know what that song sounds like. So anyway, I hope you found this video useful. If you have any other questions about MIKU EXPO, be sure to leave them in the comments down below and I will try to answer them as soon as I can. If you're interested in seeing more content from me, lots of instant noodles and random weeb stuff, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click that cute little bell for upload notifications. Once again, I am Christine from Panic Pixel. I hope you had a phenomenal day today. I hope you have a phenomenal time at MIKU EXPO. Just show off your weeb Vocaloid selves, okay? I'll see you in the next video.